everyone, and welcome back to Teach English. I'm Ava, and with me is John.
Hey everyone, I'm John, and today's lesson is going to be super practical. We're talking about something we all do in real life, visiting a bank.
Yes, today's episode is all about at the bank English conversation. We'll show you how to talk confidently when you go to the bank, whether you're opening an account, depositing money, or asking for help.
Exactly. And the best part is, we'll also act out a real English conversation between a customer and a bank officer, so you can learn naturally.
That's right. So let's imagine I'm the customer visiting the bank, and John, you're the bank officer sitting at the counter.
Perfect. Let's begin our scene.
Excuse me, good morning.
Good morning, ma'am. How can I help you today?
I'd like to open a new savings account, please.
Sure. Could you please take a seat? May I have your ID card and a recent photograph?
Of course. Here's my ID and my photo.
Thank you. Do you already have an account with us, or will this be your first one?
This will be my first account with your bank.
All right, I'll just need to fill out some details. Could you please tell me your full name?
Yes, it's Eva Thomas.
Thank you, Miss Thomas. And your address, please?
It's Empire State Building, New York, NY 10118, United States.
Got it. And your contact number?
13156488970.
Perfect. Do you have your proof of address, like an electricity bill or a rental agreement?
Yes, I have my utility bill right here.
That's great, thank you.
John, can we quickly explain to our listeners what kind of phrases I just used?
Yes, absolutely. So listeners, when you go to a bank, always start politely with, "Good morning. Excuse me. I'd like to open a new account, please." These are simple but very polite ways to begin.
Exactly. And when the officer asks for your documents, you can say, "Here's my ID. Sure, I have my photo. Yes, I brought my bill."
Right. It's always nice to sound cooperative. It makes the conversation smooth and friendly.
Totally. Okay, so what happens next after giving the documents?
The officer will ask you about account details, like type of account, deposit amount, and signature.
Let's continue our scene then.
Right, Miss Thomas, could you please fill out this form? It asks for your personal details and your signature.
Sure. Do I need to write my name in block letters?
Yes, please. Use capital letters for your full name.
Okay. And should I write my permanent or current address?
You can write your current address.
Done. What's next?
Now, please sign here, and also here at the bottom of the page.
All right, here you go.
Thank you. One more thing. You'll need to make an initial deposit of at least $50 to activate your account.
Okay, I'd like to deposit $50, please.
Perfect. You can hand it over at the cash counter after this.
Got it.
So listeners, this is another useful phrase. I'd like to deposit $50. You can replace the number depending on your amount.
Yes. And remember, always use "I'd like to" instead of "I want to." It sounds more polite and natural in English.
Exactly. All right, Ava. I think this is a good place to pause before we go into the next step, which is getting the ATM card and checkbook.
Yes, that's one of the most important parts.
So everyone, stay tuned. We'll be right back after this short break on Teach English.
Don't forget to subscribe and share this episode if you're enjoying it.
We'll continue in just a moment.
Welcome back, everyone. You're listening to Teach English, and we're in the middle of our conversation at the bank English conversation.
That's right. In the first part, we showed how to start a polite conversation at the bank and how to open a new account.
And now, in this part, we'll continue with the next steps: how to ask for an ATM card, checkbook, and information about bank services.
Exactly. So let's jump right back into our conversation.
Excuse me, John. After opening the account, will I get an ATM card and a checkbook automatically?
Good question, ma'am. You'll receive both, but it usually takes 5 to 7 working days.
All right. And how will I know when they're ready?
You'll get an SMS notification on your phone. Once you receive the message, you can collect them from the branch, or we can deliver them to your address.
That's convenient. And how do I set my ATM PIN?
After you receive the card, visit any of our ATMs and select Create New PIN option. Just follow the on-screen instructions.
Got it. And what about online banking? Can I register for that today?
Yes, you can. We'll send you a registration link by SMS. Once you click the link, you can create your online banking username and password.
Perfect. That's very helpful. Thank you.
So listeners, let's quickly look at some useful phrases Eva used here. Will I get an ATM card automatically? How will I know when they're ready? Can I register for online banking today? These are very common questions when you visit a bank.
Yes. And if you want to sound even more polite, you can start with, "Could you please tell me? I was wondering if, would it be possible to," for example, "Could you please tell me when my ATM card will be ready?" Sounds super polite.
Exactly. Using polite structures like these shows respect and makes communication smoother, especially in formal places like banks.
John, I've seen a lot of signs about savings and current accounts. What's the difference between them?
Good question. A savings account is mainly for personal use. You can save money and earn interest. A current account is for businesses. It allows frequent transactions, but usually doesn't give interest.
Ah, I see. So, since I'm just saving money, a savings account is better for me.
Exactly. And don't forget, you can also apply for a debit or credit card once your account is active.
Oh, nice. And what if I lose my ATM card? What should I do?
That's an important question. If your card is lost, immediately call our helpline or visit the nearest branch to block it. You can then request a replacement.
Got it. And how long does it take to get a replacement card?
Usually 4 to 5 working days.
Okay, thank you. John, let's quickly explain these questions to our listeners.
Sure. So if you want to ask about services at a bank, here are a few polite and helpful phrases. Could you please explain the difference between what should I do if? How long does it take to?
Yes, and here's one more. I'd like to know more about, for example, I'd like to know more about credit cards.
Exactly. These are great for everyday conversations at the bank.
By the way, what are your working hours?
We're open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday to Friday.
And what about Saturdays?
We're open half day on Saturdays. from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Perfect. And if I have a question later, can I call the bank?
Of course, you can call our 24-hour helpline or send us an email. The details are on your account welcome letter.
All right, that's good to know.
So listeners, remember, always ask politely about timings or help desk info if you're visiting a bank for the first time. Phrases like, "What are your working hours? Is the bank open on weekends? Who should I contact if I have a question?" These are all very natural.
Exactly. The goal is to sound clear, polite, and confident, not robotic.
Haha, yes. You don't want to sound like a robot saying, "Give timing, please."
Ha ha, true. Small things like, could you please, or may I know, really make a big difference. All right, John. I think that covers the middle part of our visit to the bank.
Yes. Coming up next, we'll show how to end the conversation politely, confirm details, and thank the officer in a natural way.
So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned right here on Teach English.
And don't forget to like, follow, and share this podcast with your friends who want to learn English the smart way.
We'll be right back after a short break. Welcome back, everyone. You're listening to Teach English, and we're in the last part of our episode, At the Bank, English Conversation.
That's right. So far, we've learned how to start a conversation at the bank, ask questions politely, and request services like ATM, checkbook, and online banking.
Exactly. And now it's time to wrap up our bank visit. How to end the conversation politely, confirm details, and thank the bank officer in natural English.
Perfect. Let's continue our role play scene.
All right, John. I've filled out the form, submitted my documents, and made the deposit. Is there anything else I need to do?
Let me just check. All right, everything looks perfect. You'll receive your account number by SMS within 24 hours.
That's great. And the ATM card will arrive within a week, right?
Yes, that's correct. You'll also get your welcome kit with all the account details.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for your help today. You've been very kind.
You're most welcome, ma'am. It was a pleasure assisting you. Have a great day.
You too. Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for choosing our bank.
So, listeners, that was a complete example of how to finish your bank visit in polite English.
Exactly. Let's quickly look at some useful ending phrases you can use in real life. Is there anything else I need to do? Thank you so much for your help. Have a great day. Goodbye, and thanks again.
Yes, these phrases are simple, but they make you sound professional and confident.
And remember, it's always important to thank the person who helped you. Even a small thank you can leave a positive impression.
That's true, John. And also, before leaving, it's good to confirm details so you don't miss anything later, like when your card will arrive or how to get your account number.
Exactly. You can say things like, "Just to confirm, I'll get my card next week, right? Can I expect a message once my account is active?"
Perfect examples. John, let's talk about some common mistakes people make when speaking English at the bank.
Great idea. Mistake number 1, being too direct. People often say, "I want to count." But the polite way is, "I'd like to open an account." Check mark.
Yes, and mistake number 2, not greeting properly. Some people just say form or deposit. Instead, say, "Excuse me, could you please give me a deposit slip?"
Exactly. Mistake number 3, not listening carefully. If you don't understand something, never say, huh, or what. Say politely, sorry, could you please repeat that?
Yes, that's a big one. And mistake number 4, forgetting to say thank you or please. Politeness is a key part of English communication.
Exactly. Always remember, clear plus polite equals perfect English conversation.
Ha ha ha. I love that. That should be our Teach English slogan.
Maybe it will be.
All right, everyone. Before we end today's lesson, let's do a quick recap of what we learned.
Sure. How to greet politely. Good morning. Slash. Excuse me. How to make requests. I'd like to open an account. How to ask questions politely. Could you please tell me? How to confirm details. Just to confirm. And finally, how to end politely. Thank you. Have a great day.
Exactly. If you practice these phrases, you'll never feel nervous at the bank again.
Yes. And not just the bank. These polite expressions will help you anywhere you go in English.
So keep practicing and remember, confidence comes from daily use.
And if you enjoyed this lesson, don't forget to subscribe to Teach English. Give this episode a thumbs up and share it with your friends.
Also, follow us on social media for daily English tips, short lessons, and real-life dialogues.
We'll see you in the next episode. And until then, keep learning and keep growing.
This is Ava.
And this is John, signing off from Teach English.